Hey, so yeah, I like ticker Bitcoin is cool. The P version of ticker Bitcoin, it will go up depending on the real ticker Bitcoin. Now that's the, isn't that funny? That's now the real Bitcoin is that one. We have to use that term now. What I have noticed though is, this is not just my opinion, but certain memes, they can't leave a chain. They're just not suited for it. Okay. For example, on Soylana, you know, like Iggy Azalea's mother, that's like a simp worship coin. That's suited to Soylana because over there they worship Iggy and they worship her butt. You know, so this is Iggy Azalea's butt. Iggy Azalea. So yeah, they worship her butt over there, and yeah, Soylana's got a lot of cucks there. It's got a lot of and like, isn't it interesting? Like Ansoy himself, he does like that. He's like recording a girl from the top of his apartment, from the top of his hotel. He's recording a girl in the like Las Vegas pool, and he's asking Twitter, go message her for me and stuff. Like he's simping, okay, with literally, he's got a portfolio at that point of like $80 million, and he's simping. And he's like asking Twitter to go message her, and they do find her. They do find her. And then like, it's called Soylana. It's land of the soy. There's Jeets everywhere. They're really impulsive. Ansem has Ansem's Angels, where he's paying girls like 20 grand just to fly out and stuff. Like he's simping hard. And now you have like Mother decides to launch there as well, which is like basically Iggy Azalea worship. It's like guys who like to be femdomed. And then you even have, remember the thing with Eric Wall? That thing with Eric Wall, you have it here, right? There were heaps here where Eric is, so this is obviously me having fun here. This is, remember the things where there was videos of, see, this is Iggy, and this is actually, I'll find them. This is Iggy's post, and see, this is the picture. This is the type of stuff I was looking for. See how this is like all these, oh, by the way, it's posted by Eric himself, so I'll just like it here. You see what I mean? So all this like, hey, I'm being dominated by a female type stuff. So you can see this, it's culture, right? So it is culture. So culture, it's, you understand this. Some chains, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. For example, like Mogged, as we know, Mogged does not work on Polkadot. It doesn't work on Soylana. Soylana doesn't Mogged anything. Soylana, you get cucked. Okay, they're like worshipping. They're like the feminine. They love Amazon women and like that type of stuff. You know, that tall tribe of women who just like kill men all the time. And then you have like Polkadot. Mogged doesn't belong on there either. Polkadot is all about holding hands, joining, paying crypto crappo out of their token treasury to basically tweet once a month. They get cucked all the time. So when we're talking about, so in your postie, just for everyone else watching at home, so he's basically said, he's talking about the ticker Bitcoin, which actually, I didn't know this, right? I think maybe I slopped some in, I can't remember, but there's actually Harry Potter Obama, it's actually forked, okay? Early stage of it was forked, and it's put onto PulseChain. And I think I have it here. I think I have it here right now. So it's around, it's like this market cap's 1.8 million, liquidity is 3.8. I don't know if this is the full liquidity. But yeah, so this is pretty much it what we're talking about. So just for everyone to read, so I'll read Tangent what he's saying. He goes, so he's referring to my recent videos where I talked about the P tokens and like why they haven't really hit off. Because look, yeah, they can go up because they're all bonded to Pulse. But just to refresh everyone's memory, the original game theory of 2021, the reason why we even did the forking of PulseChain and everything itself is the anticipation of everyone wants to trade coins, but Ethereum cost $300 to swap. Okay? We didn't have all the layer 2 chains yet, and we didn't have Soylana season yet. Soylana was not a thing. It was breaking down every month. So all Richard could see at the time, and that's what anybody could see, was all you see is Ethereum costs $400 to swap, and no other chain is being used. Pretty much, except for some like you know a bit of BNB. All the other things just have these DeFi stuff that's just going to disappear. Pretty much, okay. So then, if you have the pre tokens, if it doesn't cost $400 to swap anymore, it's like 4 cents. People are inclined to go trade the community tickers around things. So like P-Mana, Shiba Inu, you know, all these, like this ticker Bitcoin or whatever it was, but they weren't around back then in 2021. You know, P-Link and P-Uni, so all the other PulseChain fork copies. However, what transpires after that moment, as I mentioned, is a couple of things happened which they basically faded off the market, the product market fit of this idea. So this is when we're all talking about the P token stuff. And then what happens is GMX fork comes here. Okay, GMX fork. So GMX, it's on Arbitrum. So Arbitrum comes out, okay, or it's getting made. And GMX, it lets you leverage trade them. And it's Oracle based, pretty much. It's Oracle based, but people provide liquidity from a pool. And now you can just go bridge to Arbitrum. You can trade all day with leverage as well. So they allow you to do leverage now on these tokens. So like if you want to pay P-Mana or P-Link, well, now people can just go to the Arbitrum. It's like near Ethereum City and they could just go do turbo leverage. Now it's disgusting and they get destroyed, but they can do that. However, GMX, they got mogged as well. Because what happened to this is what GMX, see, people who held GMX, they thought they were holding a $30 billion future coin. Okay, if I show you GMX now, and wow, man, I'm surprised. It's only 200 million market cap. My gosh, I remember this, friends. I think I own some of this. I sold near the top or something. I forgot. But you can even see, look at the ETH ratio of it. Yes, it's not going anywhere, okay? So GMX, remember, peaks up here. It peaks at 0.05. Now it's 0.0. Yeah, so it's down like, whatever, like 82%. So it's gone nowhere, 200 million market cap. And the fully diluted, yeah, is around 200 million. But you understand, man, these people, everyone really thought they were like on a big winner. Because it just made no sense, made so much sense. They're like, oh, in a bull market, everyone trades leverage. Yes, we're going to win. Then the wild card appeared. What appeared? Pepe. Pepe appeared here. So remember, GMX got popular here. Pepe appears here. Okay, now Pepe, this changed the world. Pepe does the 20,000x run, goes and gets listed on Binance, starts from nothing, makes millionaires. Big movement, okay? That what changed in that moment. In the Pepe season, everyone made a lot of coins and they had product market fit even in the bear market. Okay. Now the coins couldn't go much. Coins could only hit at 500k market cap, maybe a million. They dump down to zero. Okay. So it was very early days, but it was a sign. So I'll show you like ticker Bitcoin, friends. This is where ticker Bitcoin get the one on Ethereum. Okay. This one where it actually gets launched. You got to see like the belief here. It gets launched in 2023, 1 million market cap, grows to 20 million, and then makes its way up all the way up to like 150 million. This is like a big. This is the big move, man. Big move, just to give you an idea, just so I can really paint the picture of how powerful this schizo cult was to be able to do this. Okay, so that changed the game. All of that, all of that, what I just showed you changed the game. Now, the product market fit was revealed to the world that people don't want to join the older coins as much. They want to just make new stuff. They want to put their own culture. They actually want to put, you know, these community coins and stamp them on the blockchain. And just quickly, friends, the liquidity on these, they're really small as well. But for trading and stuff, you're getting the big picture now. So like, where do we go from here? So you're seeing this chart. I had a bit of it. But like the liquidity is like really small. And these things we saw the higher, like, remember the game theory was that no one would want to dump their free money because the community would want to support it. So if a coin appeared somewhere and the weak hands of the coin dumped, the community would be like, hey, there's value on this chain. Let's go support it. And like, let's go message all the devs and tell the communities and out there to believe. Unfortunately, what we're seeing is a lot of the things they've been just ghosting. Instead of Ethereum's making its own layer 2 chain stuff with its own networks, and Soylana just have its pump fund JPEG swapping. So we haven't actually seen anything like that. But still, I remain optimistic. I guess it's possible, right? If maybe PulseChain's price just isn't high enough. That's another possibility, and it could be a very valid possibility. So if we're looking at like 750 million market cap for PLS, if it was 10 billion, maybe the people thinking different about it. Maybe it's like if it's 15x higher. So with Mr. Tangent's post, he's referencing, he says, you know, you've been talking about Schizo coin meta, and the real ticker Bitcoin is the one we're looking at now. He goes, his bull case. So it's got solid law, fits into Schizo meta, it fits the real ticker meta. He actually says 15% is in Richard's wallet. I didn't know that. That's interesting as well. But you got to remember as well, like, that's still not enough to really control a coin because all the others have it. But still, we'll take that. The market cap is inflated from dead wallets. So I didn't know that. That's interesting as well. I didn't know that the market cap is from these dead wallets. So how are they actually dead? Will they still have them on the other chain? That's something interesting. Great onboarding tool. Bitcoin's flying. So yeah, I'm curious how much of that coin is actually sitting there. But also, friends, as I've given you these examples, it's hit and miss with a lot of these IDs that can be transfused. pBITCOIN can, man, it really can. Like, it's on Mogged super cycle list. It's really interesting. But remember, we do have, see, we have our own Schizo. Okay, we do have our own Schizo. We have PulseChain, okay, which is PeterParker. PeterParker Bush did 9/11. We actually have PulseChain here. So as you can see, it's thicker liquidity as well. It's actually bigger than this. I think if you actually check it out, I think it's bigger, it's thicker. The community is actually building. You can see the liquidity here. So yeah, that's actually nice. So these guys, they meme hard as well. They meme hard. And so that's just, look, the best part is both of them exist. You can put money into both. If let's say you have $50, you're like, oh, I don't know which to choose. Half and half. You just do half and half because the transactions are so cheap. That's a good thing. We're blessed on PulseChain that we can actually do that, right? But this now becomes interesting. It depends on the community as well, as we know. It all depends on the community. What's going to get more mind share? Is it going to, it's interesting, right? Is it going to be ticker PulseChain? Or is it going to be this ticker Bitcoin, which is from the Harry Potter, Obama, that clan, and that Schizo era? Because, yeah, it's 50-50, right? The idea works, but you got to tweak it a bit, you know? Like, remember I told you Mogged. You know, friends, maybe Polkadot have a meme coin that just is called Cucked. Yeah, and it might actually work. I'd buy it. I go, oh yeah, that relates to that chain. Cucked. See, Soylana, friends, Soylana have a lot of like self-deprecating JPEG swapping stuff, like mother. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's worship. Let's go and worship these. They have celebrity meme tokens. Celebrities don't launch meme coins on PulseChain. They don't even launch them on Ethereum. They don't. Because Soylana's about like just this cuck worship type of this vibe. So as you can see, we're dealing with these delicate things and it's very subjective. And you have to think about stuff that you guess and like, and then you also got to think about what the data suggests. You know, so there's a lot of people holding old DeFi coins and altcoin dominance has been rising. Meme coins have been rising. Okay, in that altcoin share, and they're still in denial about all of that. You know, that's why I've been reporting it all to you. So yeah, tangent also then lists risks. Okay, the final part. A ticker Bitcoin whale from the Ethereum side could come and wreck the chart, and early buyers on the PulseChain side could also wreck the chart. As I showed you, it's like really, really, really thin, man. That liquidity thin, friends. You can't even get in more than $40. $40 slips 5%. Okay, if you do $100, it slips like 25%. So it's interesting. It is interesting. I don't know. Look, on the count of merit and belief, though, I like ticker PulseChain. Why? Because it's a Spider-Man. It's not a hedgehog. It's Spider-Man. It's also old. It's cool. It stands on its own. Also, why I like it is a Schizo meme is meant to. It's meant to like really trigger people. Because it's skits, okay? Ticker PulseChain, PeterParker, Bush did 9/11, Kirby Pepe, they do trigger the PulseChain community members. Dr. Hexologist, our favorite and only doctor, he even made a tweet. He goes, guys, if you're making altcoins that are like the same name as the core coins, it's like it's disgusting. That's shameful. Okay, that was just like data point number one. Okay, data point number two. I'm gonna show you this. Moralis. So Ivan has been talking about PulseChain. He goes, smash like if you have a bag of PulseChain. Okay, it's actually Bush bar. And this post, friends, has been triggering people. it triggered a lot of people. It just triggered hard, okay? Because the ticker is PulseChain, okay? It's the ticker is smash if you have a bag of PulseChain. And it happened in another, this is awesome art, by the way, really, really awesome art. He also did a poll. Which coin do you like the most? One of them was ticker PulseChain as well. And it was triggering people. And actually, I think I found one of them as well. So they're writing PulseChain. You see, they're just writing this PulseChain stuff. So that's why this is very, very advanced level meme coinery. Okay, the art of shit coining. This is it though. It's network effects. Okay, ticker Bitcoin. It's more of a marveling of respect that they have value somewhere else. Okay, but ticker PulseChain actually does the job that it's meant to do. Everyone gets tickered. Now people are getting triggered. If you say PulseChain, they're like, write Pulse, PLS. Just make sure you write that, not the other PulseChain. You see, it's having the effect. So you already feel that it's growing. It's nice. But hey, it's up to the free market. If the market wants to support it, let them support it. See what they can do. And they're good, I guess, for bridging memetics. Because, you know, Mogged, okay? This is the best part, friends. People initially thought, they go, oh, I want to get the Mogged copy. I want to get it on PulseChain. No, they just made a whole nother one. And they mogged them. I think we should learn from that, by the way. Take the ideas, but not their wallets. Okay? I'll say that again. Take their ideas, use what works, but don't take their wallets. As in, you don't need their wallets. Okay? They are not, like, I know those people, they seem important, but the idea is more important. It actually is more important if you're willing to do the work. So you don't really need that subset of people in the community. You don't need them. It's a sign of strength. We don't need them. Okay, and you're watching these. It's kind of like imagine you had an idea for a restaurant, but you're in like Mexico, and then someone in New York comes and just takes it. Okay, or vice versa. Okay, it's a completely different city, different country, and they do it. That's what we're witnessing out here. You get it, but that's geographical. You don't really compete with the market share of the people, do you? No, but in crypto land, the bridging takes you a second to cross a bridge. You get it? So this culture stuff is actually awesome how there's tugs of war everywhere. So let me know what you think, friends. Do you like ticker Bitcoin? I like them. I like them. I just don't know how applicable the vibe is for the PulseChain community, because it's like, oh, there's this other Bitcoin. It feels like, okay, we have to me personally, we already have our fake Bitcoin, our fake real Bitcoin, okay, and that's the penis wrapped one, the pWBTC, the wrapped Bitcoin from this one, friends, the wBTC, the one that's 44 cents. I think that's the one. Is this it? No, this is a fake one. You have to go to this one, friends. Look at all these people are making these fake ones. They actually write pWBTC because they're trying to dump on you, okay? It's not actually ticker of that. The ticker see, that's why it gets tough here to find all these. See, this is WBT, this is it, $141. This is the actual one. This is our real fake Bitcoin, if you know what I mean. And it's going up with Pulse over time. You see that? It's making it higher low. So this one's 141 bucks. Just to let you know, there's only 150,000 of these. They don't have 21 million like the other Bitcoin. So you can see this is already one here. So yeah, I'm just comparing. Like, yeah, that other ticker Bitcoin could do good, but it's more of an ode to their creation. And what we've found out is having an ode to the creation, you don't get as much. There's not as much energy. It's like an admiration thing. The real energy comes from what I just showed you, the ticker PulseChain stuff, because you're pissing off you're pissing off everyone, and it's a schizo meme. That's what their job is to do, and actually it gets mind share, it gets network. It's like a comedian, by the way. A comedian comes out and just pokes everybody. They're like, hey, stop killing that other guy, stop bombing everyone. You know, hey, you think you're better from that color skin or whatever, you're calling everyone, you know what I mean? Like, it's that. There is a factor of value that we attribute to that. So thank you, Tangent, for that question. So remember, friends, Tangent He was he's sharing his case for, you know, why ticker Bitcoin has potential. Maybe, man, maybe it does. But I just showed you the comparisons out here. So if it wants to show potential, it's gonna have to grow. I just wanted to give you comparisons to what we went through right now. Mogged, okay, like a turbo explosive belief. And then you have ticker PulseChain as well, which is like, I don't want to say explosive belief, but it's just like, it's pissing them off. Even when Moralis told, hey, do you like PulseChain? It's like you go to Bitcoin Maxis and you're like, hey, do you like Bitcoin? And everyone knows you're talking about Harry Potter Obama. Okay, that's the mindshare effect. That's the entertainment factor of all these, because they've got digital real estate on that. Okay, very interesting question, friends. Catch you in the next one.